So good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Monday evening, Monday night connection, wherever you are. Thank you for joining us. And obviously, what we wanna remind ourselves as beautiful people are here. We are hosted in the gospel in New York, and these are great friends of ours, and we're very happy to be here and bring energy and bring light from here and to here. And therefore, every time we're coming together, we can also meditate and think about others who don't have access to this wisdom, don't have access to a class, don't have access to a teacher, to anyone that can help and guide them and give them a direction to where they need to be. So also every time we're coming together, we want to meditate on others as well as a collective group. Thank you so much. That we can influence change in the world and help and assist others in their journey. So as we always mentioning again, it's important the introduction as well, that it's not ideas or messages that me or somebody else came up with. These are lessons, deep lessons that are buried in a way for thousands of years, waiting to be revealed. Why they weren't revealed? Because there wasn't the proper, what we call the proper vessel to reveal them. And there is an exact vessel to the exact light that needs to be revealed, to the exact secret that needs to be revealed. Therefore, when you come to study, it's important for us to think about, what do I need to hear as well in my life? What do I need to understand? What do I need to awaken in my life? And that's as well something prior to come to the class, it will help you receiving a deeper message and a deeper understanding. This week, the Torah revealed to us, the story revealed to us. Remember, I told you we have 5 books of Moses, and we are in the last book. And in the last book, it's called the book of Dvarim, Deuteronomy, which is referred to Moses. What does it mean, refer to Moses? It's called Mishneh Torah, which means Moses came and rewrite the entire 4 books. But the way we understand and what we learn, it's not his writing of his own mind or his experience in the desert, He gives us the future. He gives us the future leader, the future individual, the future friend, how friendship should look like, how relationship should look like, how partnership should look like. And he gave it to us for generations to come. But it was concealed up until, of course, the wisdom of Kabbalah start to be available and accessible in the last few years. And now we can understand, now we can learn lessons that are really buried deep underground. And slowly we reveal them. So first of all, thank you for those of you joining us, and also at home. If you listen to us, you help us spreading this wisdom. You help us to listen to it and thinking about others as well. It's as well a very important help. This week, call the week of Re'eh, to see. To see. What do I want to see? What do I need to see? Right? So I'm going to give you there's a majority of the secrets of today. I want to share just from the first verse of this week. And it's important to mention it in our words, even though we don't understand Hebrew or whatever, the Aramaic, how it's written. Don't be busy with that. Just allow that to penetrate your soul, allow that to enter your heart and do what it needs to do. So the verse starts, it says, Re'eh anochi noten lifnechem hayom bracha uklala. Come and see, behold, that I gave in front of you today blessings and curses. That's how it started. And the whole secret is around that. There's books written on that verse, right? So let's break it into pieces, understand how we want to look at things. Because obviously, none of this wisdom, none of these secrets are speaking about some people who actually travel 4,000 years ago. It's only, but only about us today. This is an actual wisdom, living, breathing, that give us messages every single day. There are messages that you need to hear tomorrow and next week and following week. It's really there. You just need to prepare your vessel for it. And that's what we do. We're preparing our vessel, we're preparing our ability to hear the messages. So the word re'eh is to see or behold. Is, simply you tell somebody, look over there, look over here, look at this, look at that. Right? We're using our eyes to see. But do we really see? That's the question. Do we really see what we're supposed to see, or we see what we want to see? What we see, what we're interested in looking at, or something that I don't like, I'm not going to look at it, right? So in a way, sometimes our eyes are selective in sometimes. But the idea of what this week want to take us is to the true seeing. Seeing what? It's called bird eyes, right? Bird eyes view. Bird eye view? What does it give me? It gives me a bigger view of who I am, and a larger or expanded way of seeing what this world is all about. What is my purpose in this world? That's the idea of this week. It's not simply just to read and to see what I need to see and I see the opportunity. No, it's to have ראייה מרחבית, a wider view of who you are, what you're doing, and what you can do more. So first is that idea that we want to elevate ourselves. We want to ask this week, the meditation should be, I want to plug into re'eh. I want to see why. I want a wider view about myself. Most of us are connected to a narrow version of us, a narrow version of our friends, a narrow version of a business. Oh no, it comes to money, huge, billions. But the work that I need to do, just a little bit, right? That cannot work. Some people want to make a lot. I want a family, I want houses, I want buildings. But what are you willing to sacrifice? Very narrow sacrifices. Maybe some time, maybe some money, maybe some this. But I want the world with that. That's beautiful that we want that. That's beautiful that people are interested in this way. But it's really to have a wider view of what I need to open, expand. Because the money is there, the solutions are there, the health is there, the soulmate is there, the partner, everything is there. But because I'm connecting in a narrow way, I don't have a wider view. My eyes are only concerned with what we want, right? Some people have wandering eyes. Wandering eyes? Wondering what's going on, where can I get more energy, right? I want to look at the good looking people. I don't like the ugly looking people, right? We're selective. We want wider, not to look at the physical things. We want eyes to see the inner structure of everything. We want eyes to see the in between. See the details. Don't get stuck on them, and see the bigger picture at the same time. Most of us using our eyes, we're looking down to what we actually doing. Depending the circle of people that you come across, you actually sometimes looking down to what you're doing. What am I doing? I'm just a secretary. I'm just an assistant. I'm just what am I doing? I'm a bartender. What am I doing? But in the night of the bar, when you're the star of the show, right? But when you're around business people, when you're around this, the bartender, a person reduce himself, right? What he's doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be a street cleaner. You can be someone who works it doesn't matter, any job, a nobody job. If you look down to it, everybody look down to you. Because everything you do is absolutely what you meant to do. What am I meant to come into this world and just do that? Yes, it doesn't matter what you do. It's really matter how you view it. It's matter how you view yourself. It's matter what you do, and not matter what you do, matter how you do it. That's what we need to concern. So how to awaken? The Kabbalah explained there are messages in every word. So the word re'eh is the same numerical value as the word pli'ah. Pli'ah, which means wonder. Wonder. Wow. Right? So when you look at something, if you don't have that wow effect, wow internal, doesn't have to be like everybody, you know, sometimes some of us are fake externally. Wow, right? But really, we don't like it. You know, some people come here, wow, but it's not my style. But wow, just for the sake, right? That's already diminishing who you are. A real wonder. Wow. Unexplainable miracles. I want you to have this week the ability to see who you are and have a wow. That's what I came here to do. That is who I am. That is what I'm meant to do in this world. And every single day, as he says before, as you remember before, Anochi noten lifnechem hayom. Every single day. It's not occasionally, you know, I had an epiphany, or I had a moment of meditation last month, or I was on a journey, or I was traveling, and then I had an aha, right? If you don't have it every single day, if you don't have every single day, wonder, wow, I'm so surprised by that, right? This is what we want, to who we are, and what we do. Second part of this verse is Anochi noten lifnechem hayom. Each one of us need to know what the Creator in creation of the world gives and is instilled every single day. Now, let's understand that, right? Because we sometimes, you know, it's very hard to understand how every day, right? It says the Creator even create this world every single day from the beginning. Every single day, the whole world has been created. Now, anybody saw it? It was here, right? We were here like a month ago, whatever. It was the same thing. What do you mean? I didn't see it I didn't see the building is destroyed and rebuilt, right? From the point of view of the Creator, it says it's just in a blink of an eye. In a blink of an eye. Did you blink in a day? For you, at the moment you blink, everything was created, was gone and recreated again. In a blink of an eye. This is the illusion that we think everything is the same. Everything is new every single day. What else is new? Noten lifnechem hayom bracha uklala. Blessings, and curses. Now, let's just break that a little bit more. So first of all, some people think that the blessing of yesterday stays today. No. The blessing that you had yesterday, it's gone yesterday. What? I thought I went to this event, and I went to that, and I got a blessing from this and that. I went to this priest, I went to the rabbi, I went to the shaman, they gave me a blessing. It's gone the next day. So I need to be with them every single day. Yes. You need every single day to do what? To go to people, ask blessing? Absolutely not. That's not what we're talking about. It's to plug into the source of blessings within us that is being filled every single day. Like that source, let's say this is a source of blessing, is not stayed empty. Every single day you get it from the beginning. You didn't use it today, it's gone. It's gone in the end of the day. You don't keep it. You don't keep it, you connect into it. Same thing with curses. Now let's understand what curses mean, or understand what real blessing mean. Then you're gonna have an overview of that. First of all, one need to really awaken that understanding that the universe is not simply just started and from the inertia or from the momentum it's continuing. Every single day from the beginning. That's hard for us because, you know, you had a good day yesterday. Don't you want to ride on it today? Right? Let's ride on that day. Let's ride on the success of yesterday. Yes, there is a need for momentum, but never ride on yesterday. Use the momentum, yes, but don't be based on what you've done. Yeah, oh, yesterday I helped a lot. I guess today I'm expecting some blessings, no? Very important. The moment you need to practice for yourself. The moment you do something good, or the moment you awaken any sharing energy, it's done in the moment you finish doing it. Don't prolong your thought, oh, I'm gonna have amazing years because this year I have saved someone from death. Yes, you saved them Tuesday. Wednesday, it's a whole new thing. What do you mean? No, it was, no. If you think this way, you're just draining all your source, all the source of blessing that you have inside of you. In the word, Anochi noten lifnechem. Lifnechem is before you. The word lifnechem is before you. But if you study a little bit now, you know that lifnechem is not before you, is lepnimchem, is to your inside. I gave you, I instill within you that two sources. That's what it means. Now, you receive that ability. Let's say, for example, you know, one have a difficult situation today, yesterday, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. One have a certain, you know, good thing happen to them or a bad thing happen to them. It doesn't matter what they think it is. It matters in how they're going to use it. As a blessing or as a curse. Yeah, it's easy to think that I met somebody amazing. What a blessing. They gave me an opening. They gave me an opportunity, right? I'm thinking it's a blessing. How many times you have those blessings that you met someone that got you an amazing deal and it end up such a curse of a deal? Yes or no? Don't answer. I've been around many times and it's not always a blessing. I met this guy, I met this girl. What a blessing, what a blessing. You know, what happened 6 months later? That's a curse. It's the biggest curse of my life, that thing, right? Someone thinking buying a house, what a blessing, I bought a house, and then they realize there's a sewage, whatever, underneath their house. What a stinky, oh, I bought this house, look what's happening, now go sell it. Or anything that you consider as blessing, all of a sudden it can change to become a curse. Is that correct to say yes or no? We all experience that. Where is it? You think that person was a curse? You think that house or that deal that you closed, it's a curse? Absolutely not. It's what you plugged into. There is a source of blessing that activates continuously. Yeah, it was a blessing to meet that individual. But once you met that individual, that's it, it's end. Because the next day you have to wake up and like think, oh yeah, I got that person, amazing, what a connection, I'm so happy, right? If I don't keep plugging into the blessing today, tomorrow, next day, that individual will turn into a curse, not because it's an individual, it's because the source I'm connected to, where I'm plugging into. That is what is deciding whether I'm going to see the individual as a blessing or the situation, or I'm going to see it as a curse. There is nobody in the world, you know, I really like it. Again, there are forces out there. I'm not going to get into it, but there are forces out there can affect a person if they're open for that. What does it mean if they're open for that? The person always taking care of their consciousness, always connecting to their blessings, right? and always do things, you know, in that way of a blessed way, obviously there's, you know, oh, they did a voodoo to me, or whatever they call it, black magic, or this magic, or that thing, or that curses that they, no, no, my dear. If you open yourself, yes, people can have a bad eye, bad words on you, and you allow that to penetrate, and that's affecting you. But if you learn to live in a different way, I want you to see the Moses said as a message for us for today. I want you to see I gave you both. You just choose how you want to see it. Right? So for example, let's just take maybe nature sometime, right? You know, sometimes it's raining. Is it a blessing or is it a curse? Right? Don't answer. Sometimes, oh, it's a lot of blessings. Yeah, but if you have a party outdoor that you invested $5 million to make that party happen and it's pouring rain, it's a curse, yes or no? No? All of a sudden, no. Yes, blessings, but just not today. I don't mind rain. But today, in the birthday party, no, right? Windy, right? Wind is a good thing, right? Not when you try to, you know, it's great when you kite surfing, or when you go with your kids to do a kite, fly a kite, right? It's nice that there's a wind. But if I'm in Burning Man and the wind comes, everybody's cursed with the dust. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. The same wind. It's amazing. Just taking something that you cannot control is how you view it, how you see it, how you plug into it. So now, if I understand blessing and curse, if I understand, I want to share with you something that's important, that not to be confused by that. There is the reality of what we call, quote unquote, I'm saying quote unquote because there's nothing really like that. It's called punishment. You know, everybody think if there is a curse, what is a curse? Again, to think of what is a curse, and they think it's a punishment, no? Punishment? If you live in a reality of punishment and reward, yes, you have some punishment. But this is not the reality that was structured here. Or let's say, for example, if someone does a negative action, right? Someone behaved negatively. Somebody hurt a friend, cheated, lie, theft, fraud, all kind of stuff, right? Everybody's doing it, right? Just kidding. I know not you guys doing it, but everybody sometime doing a negative thing that hurt somebody, that created some damage or difficulty for others. So they think, wow, you know, that negative thing is probably like it's going to bring a curse, right? First of all, you have to understand how you want to view that. There is no punishment and reward. What we're looking at that is cause and effect, right? Cause and effect. If you keep disconnect from the source of blessings, what will be the effect? Curse. This is the effect. What is a curse? Now we're gonna understand a little bit deeper here from the Kabbalist. But the Kabbalah speaks about, many times people, you know, talking about sins. Have you heard about the word sin? It's a religious word in a way, right? I'm a sinner, right? And all kind of words like that we playing in our head. From a Kabbalistic point of view, we call it violation. Averot. Violation. What do you mean violation? I violate, right, the universal law. For example, if you violate gravity, what's happened to you? What will happen to you? Everybody know the consequences? There are consequences to gravity. Very clear. Like that, there are so many universal laws that we're violating over and over and we don't even know. That's what we're learning. That's what the Kabbalah is sharing, all these laws that are beautiful, easy, simple, that can really take our life much faster. So obviously there is no punishment, there is no sin, there is nothing like that, but there is an avera, violation. Let's understand what it means. From the Zohar, he said it's so beautiful, because sometimes you have guilt of behaving a certain way or thinking in a, anybody that have jealousy don't feel guilt sometimes, or when you wishful thinking, negative wishful thinking on others, right? In the moment, I wish there were all kind of, really, I don't want to say it, but then 2 minutes later or an hour later, it's like, why am I don't need that, right? I don't want to behave this way. I don't want to think this way. I don't want to feel this way, right? What happening? This is a beautiful understanding. The word avera is violation, but avera comes from the word leha'avir, transfer. Transfer. And what am I transferring? I'm transferring all my blessings into the reality of curses. That's it. That is a sin, punishment, a negative thing. Because the action, the physical thing in this world makes no difference. It's where the person is, what's his consciousness. And what does it mean? If I'm all the time in a negative, in a smallness, in stinginess, in a jealousy, in all of those negative emotions, what am I doing? I'm taking a positive source that I have and transfer it to the negative side of me. That's what it means. I transfer me, nobody, there wasn't anyone, and then there's a God, or Jesus, or Moses, whatever you want to call it, it will come and will hate you. And really, I don't like you anymore. That's such a, I don't understand why, it's a miserable life. People live this way. It's simply to take responsibility on how I use my energy correctly or not. What is blessings? People think blessing, bless me, please, to have this, to have a success, to have that. No. Blessing is an energy of continuity, that nothing will end in your life. What more than that? Hey, you want a blessing to get some money? Yeah, get some money. It will run out. Or you're not going to be able to enjoy that money. Is that what you want? Oh, I want a blessing of health. Yeah, take health. But you're going to be alone. No friends, nobody. Do you want that health? This is terrible, right? Everybody looking for blessings in a fragmented way. My teacher always taught us, that blessings is a real blessing when there is continuity and individual consciousness and individual action and in the individual life, that there is no end to how much they want to influence. There's no end to how much they want to study, how much they want to reveal, how much they want to share. That's a real blessing. And this is the source that you receive every single day from the beginning. So it's not running out. People saying, no, I shared yesterday enough. Today I'm going to take off. What do you mean? What you didn't? It's not like when in your phone there's a minute. If you didn't use it this month, it's roll over. It doesn't roll over. It's empty the tank at night, waking up in the morning, boom, new source. What are you going to use? Now let's understand a little bit more about what is a curse. That's a blessing. Let's understand what a curse is. It's very, very simple. Again, we learn curses is like bad, like cursing someone with your mouth, with the words, right? A curse is this world, the world of matter. This is, right? If you learn right now what is a blessing, now you're looking at this table, this wall, right? You have a table or this chair, whatever. That's considered to be the world of curse. What does it mean, curse? limited, confined. That's what it means. Table, always stay table. Now let me give you a little bit more about it. Because real curse is in this world, is our robotic behavior. Repetitive. You know, when you are repetitive, there is a gift. We spoke last week about consistency and obviously perseverance, but not when you're too robotically over and over same negative thing. For example, this person is such a curse, this person is negative, right? Do you have those people in your life that sometimes you can't even go to sleep because of an interaction with them in the morning, or something that happened, you know, on the bus or on the subway, or you drive and then that person like cut you off and you drove after him and you ran after him, then you, the whole night you can't even think, why am I doing it, right? Why did I do it? It's a curse. Repetition. This type of vicious cycle, that is, or manipulation, that's the curse. Because a person is always living in a place when somebody is there to get me, somebody is there to attack me, someone is really trying to controlling me, right? Somebody is trying to, you know, to take things from me. You know what? If you have that vicious circle in your head, guess what happened to people like that? People steal from them, people take from them, people take advantage. Why? Because that's what they're connected to. That's the source. That's the idea. Because they looking into this world, into this physical world, and how can I control that world? It's almost impossible. The only thing you can control is you, right? So when you allow this physical body is also the chair, is everything in the physical world, is including our body. If you allow it to run the show, you technically always in a vicious cycle of curses. Repetition. Everything that happened to you before, that I said many times, you know, that you meet, you know, you have friends or people that you meet, and they always tell you the same story about themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Always telling the same story about themselves. They don't even know that they do that. They don't even know that they are repetitive, right? That they kind of like in a people who have superstitious. You know, anybody know people like that? Superstitious or superstition? Superstitious, right? Have you ever met people like that? All of you have it. Everybody has some superstitions. No, if I do this, or they change the seat on the plane, right? Or the flight is delayed. Don't you have like this, like, oh yeah, I guess, right? No? Or if it's a red light, or it's just a silly thing. I mean, people coming up with crazy thing. I'm telling you, they ask me about, like, you know, if I do this 50 times and if I didn't do the third, all kind of stories like that. Anybody have that? That's a curse. Or even don't go deep with people or in a study. Just stay superficial. That's a curse. That is an oblivion person, someone who lives like it's completely not connected. Always to the next level, deeper, stronger. So now I want to give you 3 things to awaken with this. 1, in order for us to be completely removed from this curses reality. Again, curses is that idea of robotic, repetitive, you know, I'm stuck in a loop. That's a curse. That's what it means, the word curse. And when a person is stuck for too long, eventually it causes negativity, right? Because for too long you're stuck in that repetitive reality, eventually you transfer all your blessings into that because it's a source. So in order to prevent ourselves from getting into that, I give you 3 ideas that you can work on. It's a long process, right? 1 is to fall in love in creation. Every single day, fall in love in your creation, not just what I made. Wow, look what I made. I made a can, or I made a meal, or I made this. No, 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 no. Your everything that in my life, if there is something that you don't like or don't love about your life, start falling in love with that. Yeah, but I wish that, take away that from my life. I wish to be taking that part of my life. No, 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 no. You can never take any dot, any spot, any moment of your life. Don't ever think that it was unnecessary or not needed. Please get rid of that years of my marriage, and or the years of this business, or the years that I was spending in living in this country, and all of those. Once you look in, remember what I said, re'eh, visualize. Re'eh, that's why we need the eyes to see that everything, the negative, the positive, the years of misery, the years of depression, the years of hardship, absolutely fall in love with them. If you don't awaken love to that, it won't show you the continuous blessing that you received from that. You're never going to see it. Fall in love with those things. Never think there was something that, I would take those 5 years away from my life, or the years that I was so consumed with myself, or the years that I was hooking up with this and hooking up with. Don't look down to who you are, what you were involved with, what you need, what you hate about your life. Love creation. Creation is from the moment of creation, and all the details that happen to you up until this moment. I want you to fall in love with this. No, but please take the years with my the partnership with my with that deal for 5 years of miserable, not sleeping. No. That's the first assistance that we received this week. Everything that's been given to me from creation, fall in love. Start to love it. But how can I love something terrible, man? I tell you what happened. Again, it's already history. The only way you can learn something deeper from that or grow from that, if you awaken love to it. Okay? That will start. It will start a process to releasing all the what we call the curses around it, and reveal the blessings even for today. Why? Because yesterday blessing you didn't use. 3 days ago you didn't use the blessings. 4 days ago you didn't use them. What happened to them? Transfer to the curses. That's what it is. You're not using it. It's transfer, or you lose it. Right? Second, commitment. And I said last week something small, but it's important to awaken commitment. Show to this universe that you wake up in the morning and you're committed to the spiritual world, to the spiritual work. Please launch that commitment. Again, people are afraid. No, I don't want to commit. Benjamin, don't tell me commitment to Kabbalah. I don't want to be part. I don't want this. No spirituality, no religion, not this circle, not that. Do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Don't commit to anybody. You don't commit to anything, but commitment to the spiritual world that I'm doing every single day. 1, 2, 3 things, whatever it is that you do, make a commitment. When you say to the universe, I'm committed, there's a different approach from the universe to you. The universe speaks differently to you, as opposed to, I'm committed, I'm coming sometime, When did you decide to come to the class tonight? 2 minutes ago. Until I saw I didn't have anything more important to do. Some of us, no. Every Monday forever. Anybody decide that beside me? I'm teaching every Monday night, 8:30. You tell me where, I don't care. You put me in a garbage room. I don't care. I'm going to teach there. Where one person come, 2 people come. No, I made a commitment for this time. Whoever come, I don't care because I made my commitment already. So if you show up, you don't do me a favor. It's already gonna happen. You just doing a great favor for my soul to allow me to share. But it's not personal. Please understand it. My commitment to do it is regardless of who and what. That's very important. That's actually what brought me to sit here today. That commitment that of 20 something years ago. It's the second tool. The third tool I want you to awaken is throughout the day, if things doesn't work, things like click a little bit difficult or didn't click, is because I need to do some transformation on myself. Kabbalah is called shivui tzura, equality of form. So the inner energy of a blessing is continuity. Yes or no? We shared it before. Yes or no? What is the inner energy of blessing? Always continuity. Continuity. Think about this word and as many as time as you can. Continuity. So if in the moment I feel stuck, something didn't go, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, they didn't call me. Why? I'm not connected to blessing. Why? Because I need to transform, right? Equality of form with the blessing, which is what? Continuity. So look at yourself. I'm stuck. Think about it. If in the moment you get stuck, you're already disconnected. You transform yourself to continuity. You know what? Let's move on. Let's do something else. Let's go from right. Let's go from left. Let's call another friend. Let's find another connection. Let's make it happen differently. You know what? Maybe we should let go for the moment and it will reveal itself in an hour. Okay, let's do that. But you always do in a continuous actions and movement every single day. And again, sometimes it's just consciousness, shift of consciousness, pam, 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 another level. And then, oh, wow, I see now. I see now. And then you are in sync. Then you are in what we call the vekut. Now you are cleaved to that continuous process, continuous energy, continuous blessings. That is the gift this week. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to this channel, share it, and like, because I like you.